Hello, welcome to the second blog post in my series about building a future hybrid work model for your organization. My name is Mary Daly. I'm focused on enabling leaders to make confident decisions about difficult and complex problems in their organizations. Here's where we got to in my introductory video. The path towards building a future hybrid model, it starts up high, starts at the strategic level. It's iterative, and it requires that vital strategic capability, organizational resilience. That is, to build adaptive, you have to be adaptive. I do actually have a framework to show you to support the thinking path towards a hybrid work model, but I want to do a little situating first before I plunge ahead. A little bit on timing is everything, and the enterprise focus. So, timing is everything. That's so often true. I'm going to share a model for thinking about your organization's future hybrid work. You might look at that and easily say, nice try. Depending on your jurisdiction, your business could still be in varying degrees of lockdown. And that degree has a huge influence on your ability and your interest to think about the future, period. Never mind thinking about your future hybrid work model. The farther you are away from the most constraining of the lockdown measures, the easier and the more important it is to think about the future. But there's a big and important phase between now and the future. The transition back to the workplace carries a lot of questions and a lot of issues. And my thinking framework is not intended to solve for transition issues. This transition period of easing some or all of your teams back to the workplace, that's messy business. And the press of a tangle of these practical constraints, that's likely going to leave limited time, energy, and enthusiasm to think strategically about the future. So my framework, it's intended for true future-oriented thinking, and it won't yield a transition plan. Would it be great if you could run some future thinking experiments in order to come back and build the transition plan? Sure. But it's possible that the headspace and the heart space needed to think coherently about the future will only come after you've navigated that transition period. Here's a second important parameter I want to situate. In my work with leaders on building future capable organizations, I'm always referring to the organization's operating model and looking through an organizational lens. And the operating model, that's all the required strategic capabilities, the management systems, and the resources required to implement your strategy. Thinking about your future hybrid work model, that is indeed an organization concept. It doesn't diminish the individuals who are the lifeblood of your business. It's just that future hybrid work model, deciding where and how you build flexibility into your work and your workplace, that's inherently strategic and organization-wide, enterprise-wide. Of course, your teams, your people, they're going to be essential to building that future model, but the future needs to stay high. So it's clear the design of your future hybrid work model, that's going to require a strategic and robust approach, and it has to be coherent with the higher order why that comes from your business strategy, and that creates sufficient clarity to be able to implement the what and the how. By now you're thinking, okay, Mary, show us the darn model. It's coming up next in video number 3, the trailer version. See you in the next video. If you'd like to reach out and talk about creating a path towards your future hybrid work model, you can reach me through email, my website, or LinkedIn. You might also find that my previous posts on LinkedIn, they're going to be additional useful context. See you in the next video.